Hello, I'm Anthony Gismondi, the wine columnist for the Vancouver Sun, and I'm on the road in the Okanagan Valley about 500 feet above Skaha Lake. In just a moment, I'll meet with winemaker Mason Spink, and we'll talk about the colorful history at See You Later Ranch. Hi Mason, how are you?
Hi Anthony, welcome to See You Later Ranch.
Thanks so much. Glad to be here. I just saw a bunch of dogs in the vineyard, people walking around. This is a special kind of place.
Well, that's part of our legacy, and it all goes back to the first person to plant grapes up here at Hawthorne Mountain, Major Hugh Fraser.
Right.
He was a real dog lover, and we've carried on his legacy. We've named some of our wines after his favorite dogs, and you can bring your dogs up here and enjoy the winery with them.
Well, we're at a special site, sort of mid-valley, Okanagan Falls. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we're about midway through the Okanagan Valley. We're about 5 kilometers above the valley floor from OK Falls, and really allows us to do some really great cool climate viticulture with Chardonnay, Gewürztraminer, and Pinot Noir.
Yeah. So how high up above the lake are we?
We're about 500 to 1,000 feet from the bottom of the vineyard to the top of the vineyard, and gives us good air drainage and allows us to sort of have these cooler hang times for our fruit.
Nice to mention Pinot Noir because only a decade ago we saw a lot of Pinot in very warm sites. This kind of site really appeals to me for Pinot Noir.
Being here in OK Falls, we have it on 2 sites, so here up at See You Later Ranch, and then also across the valley at our Thomas Ranch site. And it allows us to, have a bit heavier soils and really develop some really great Pinot Noir character.
Now you make one of the very best sparkling wines in the valley. Congratulations on that. But there's no Pinot in it.
No, there isn't any Pinot, and we're not handcuffed by any traditions or regulations like they are in some parts of the world. So we're allowed to do some interesting blends. And this is mostly Chardonnay, but there's also a little bit of Riesling in our sparkling wine.
So we talk a lot about cool varieties, but there's a bit more going on here as well. You are exploring other varieties.
Yeah, so we do our Ping, which is our Bordeaux blend, and we do Rover, which is a Shiraz Viognier.
Yeah. Those sound like dogs to me, by the way.
Those are, again, yes, Major Hugh
theme, I
Fraser's
guess.
dogs. Yes. And these varieties, or these blends, they're really great. They allow us to do some really interesting techniques. With the Shiraz Viognier, I'm co-fermenting, so I'm fermenting white grapes with red grapes, and it really adds some nice sort of floral notes from the Viognier and gives the wine a really round depth and some really good personality.
So last dog, I got to mention it, Jimmy, my pal. I see people running out of the wine shop with that. What's happening there?
So again, this is a tribute to pet owners and their dogs, and 50 cents of every bottle we sell of Jimmy My Pal, which is predominantly a Riesling Chardonnay Pinot Gris blend. 50 cents of every bottle that we sell of that wine we donate to the BCSPCA, so it's a good way to give back to our companions.
Thanks so much for the visit, and good luck with your vision.
Thank you, Anthony.
Thanks. So just another thing to do when you're talking about wine in the Okanagan Valley now, a dog-friendly winery. Believe me, you don't see many of these around the world. So get your dog and come on up to See You Later Ranch and spend the morning, taste some wine, and of course enjoy one of the most magnificent views here in the Okanagan Valley overlooking Skaha Lake and this magnificent British Columbia wine industry.